What's up, guys? Just making another little video today, doing it a little bit differently than I usually do. This time I decided I would narrate it for you instead of putting uncopyrighted music over it like I normally do. Trying to improve my videos a little bit here. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm riding my Magician 250cc, actually 230cc dual sport. Coming up to a little trailhead up here, and of course it's way too icy and snowy and crappy to take it out today, but I just thought I'd go check it out, take her out for a spin. Had it in the basement all winter to do a little maintenance on her and sprucing up. It's the Magician 250cc Chinese, dual sport for like $1,300 brand new. I actually found him on Walmart.com, believe it or not, for sale. Shipped to your door, $12.99. Would I recommend buying one? Yeah, I've had mine 4 years, about 6,000 miles. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, honestly. It's had a few issues here and there. I think I've replaced a throttle cable and yeah, the rear brake caliper, became junk after a few thousand miles just from I guess getting too much mud and dirt in it, and no matter how much I cleaned it up and got it back together, it kept seizing up for me. So I actually converted back to a drum brake using a different rim and tire on it, and solved that problem that way. But for the money, I would say it's a good little starter bike. Like if you don't want to invest much and you don't want to buy used or something, um, these are a great little bike to just thrash on and get your foot in the door of dual sports, I suppose. And I mean, I know some people that literally just only buy them for uh, phone ringing. Sorry about that. That only buy them for a dirt bike, but it is nice that they are street legal in case that's something you want to do too. So yeah, it's been about 4 years, 6,000 miles. It's held up pretty good. Engine runs great, never really had to do much there except change the oil. And it's been very reliable other than a few small things. I would go in and rejet the carburetor. Moto Cheese actually has, let me give a shout out to that guy. He actually does quite a bit with these little Chinese 250s. And he's got some great videos on, all the different mods you can do to them and everything. But let's talk about dual sporting in March in Maine. Um, yeah, it's not really happening at least for a couple more weeks if it warms up a bit more and melts out the trails a bit. And then we're going to get into a, season we like to call here called mud season. So, that's right around the corner, and that can be okay to miserable, to try to ride the trails and that. Um, but today I'm just out. It's like March 2nd or 3rd here, I think, as of the time of the recording. And I'm not geared up as well as I probably should be. I mean, of course, I'm wearing my long johns and my leathers, and I'm wearing some gloves and a helmet and everything like that, of course, and some windproof. They're actually hunting pants, but they're like waterproof, windproof hunting pants, and it's not bad. I would say I should have probably chose some more insulated gloves rather than my sort of summer, sort of motocross style gloves. They definitely were not up to the task. As you might notice also in the video, that big square black thing, that's actually my GPS powered speedometer. It's not my phone or anything. Yeah, it's on the fritz. The charge cable just doesn't stay in to keep it on, so that's not working. I don't have a speedometer at the moment here, but that is one thing out of the box on this bike that never really worked. It from day one, the speedometer gear just shredded itself in the first 5 miles, and trust me, I assembled it right. I am actually a professional motorcycle mechanic, but for whatever reason, it just ate itself alive, so I switched to a digital GPS speedometer. You can get them for about $30 on Amazon. They work pretty well. There is a little bit of a delay though, um, but not really a big deal. Um, I would recommend definitely wearing some good boots if you live in a colder climate like this. I accidentally left on this trip wearing my sneakers still and didn't even get to the end of my road before I regretted that. The wind was just way too cold, around my ankles and everything. So bundle up. Be careful out there too if you're in a place where you get snow like I do and they salt and sand the roads. The salt is probably one of the most dangerous things on the road this time of year. It's all over the place. As you can see, all the shoulder of most of these roads have quite a good amount of sand and salt on them. And if you hit that turning, guys, you know, like anybody who's ever dumped it on a little patch of sand, it doesn't take much, and it'll ruin your day real fast. So definitely watch out if you're going to ride in the early part of the season, even if it is just on the street, because it's not fun to go down because of some stupid patch of sand. They do eventually bring street sweepers in our area and clear all that off, but not usually until April or so. But really looking forward to getting out there and riding this summer, both on and off road. Hopefully, get to do some trips and some things. I think I will be keeping this dual sport for another season at least, unless I find a real good deal on a better bike. But for now, it's fine. I'm starting to crave definitely a little more of a bike, something with a little more power, a little more, known for reliability. I do carry around probably 10 pounds of tools with me on this thing at all times, just because, yeah, you probably should. Um, but it has never left me stranded. Actually, it's not in the video, but it did actually decide it wanted to completely loosen up the battery terminal today, and I did tighten it down. I did not use Loctite, which I probably should have, and that came loose, and the nut got lost down the road, and I had no battery, so that was fun. How did I fix it? Well, metal zip tie. Not a great solution, but hey, whatever gets the job done. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and everything. Subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm not really looking to be a big YouTuber or anything. I just kind of do these little videos for me, and I really appreciate you guys following along. And, have a good day, have a safe ride, and have some fun out there. Till next time, see you later.